Well, I'm joined here by Exeter Chiefs women's head coach Susie Appleby after her side's fantastic 54-5 victory over the Loughborough Lightning today here up in Loughborough. Oh, Susie, just sort of your thoughts on that fantastic performance.
Yeah, really proud of the girls. You know, it was a difficult lead up. Bearing in mind we were meant to play at Saints yesterday, and then we got moved, and then we had to move hotels, and then so it wasn't the perfect prep. But I'm proud of the girls because they adapted really well. They just kept their eyes on the job and real focus. And it was a decent performance. It got a bit scrappy, but there was some outstanding play within that.
Well, let's just talk a little bit about that disruption, because obviously a change of venue, change of kick-off time, even a change of hotel. How much does the strong leadership you now have in the squad really play a part in managing such disruption?
I think the girls just get on with it. That's who they are. They're an amazing group. They're very together, and those newcomers coming in are being really looked after as they come in, and honestly they just love playing. They love being together. So it's like, well, never mind, we'll just go and we'll go somewhere else and we'll stay somewhere else, and then we'll just get on and do what we need to do. So it's brilliant.
And there's so many aspects of the game we could talk about. Obviously the scrum and set piece was strong again, but I'm going to focus on the attack, because you're racking up tries after tries. It seems big victory over Darlington a few weeks ago, down over Worcester last weekend, and then 50 plus points again today. How much does having Cantona, Zachary, and obviously different distributors in the midfield play a part in the attack really starting to flow?
Well, it's not necessarily although that's what it may seem, it's time together and getting fluidity into our attacking shape, because it's always been there and we've shown it in parts, but I think some things are really clicking for us. Now, that said, you can see the difference when we make some changes, because they haven't had as much time in our system. So, as I said, it's just reps and fluidity and confidence on the ball, recognising different pictures, and then being able to execute the skills. And, especially at times in that first half, we've really got it spot on.
Indeed, and you mentioned obviously players coming back in. You've basically got a full complement now available. Claudia McDonald, of course, making her first appearance for the club. How pleased do you see all those World Cup players returning? Obviously the new faces as well arriving. Yeah,
I think that's fantastic. Add strength to a strong squad already. But I have to say, the most pleasing thing is players. It's like Maisie Allen, who is playing outstandingly well, and she's staying in that shit, and she will continue to do so. Flo Robinson, another young player, Merrin Doidge at the back, Katie Buchanan on the left wing. All these players that you could go, well, hang on a second, there's an international coming back in. But the important thing for our future is that they stay in those shirts and they rack up time on the ball, etc., etc. And that's what's going to move us forward. Now, that's no disrespect for those players that are coming in, but they have to work their way into the team. And to have that competition is exactly where we want to be, which is absolutely brilliant. There's another one I'm looking at her now, Emily Totosi, competing with two other international hookers now. Wow, it's pretty fun place to be.
I've got to mention the three players who made their 50th appearance for the club this afternoon: Ebony Jeffries, Merrin Doidge, and of course your captain Poppy Leach. How much do those players, all local players as well, bring to this squad?
They're just unreal. Poppy has led from the front from the second she stepped through the door. Merrin's just been outstanding, has developed, she's been off to the Commonwealth Games, she's just smashing it. And Ebony just does what Ebony does, and she does it really comprehensively. I just cannot praise them enough, There's more coming along in the next few weeks, but for those three, like you said, as young players, as local players, I'm just so pleased for them.
Thanks, Susie.